we are meeting for the second time, though we have been in contact over phone, through WhatsApp and all. So good to see your family, your husband, your son, and your church, indeed. And Pastor Nune, I've seen you over the phone and over YouTube, but in person, I'm meeting you for the first time. So good to see all of you. A very good afternoon to all of you. Yes, Sister Karen has heard. Once I was sharing about the Fathers Movement, and I was telling about how important, how significant a father's role is. I never realized that. Father is so important until I went for that training, and it has really changed and transformed my worldview about fathers. Last week I was in Mon Town, the biggest church in Nagaland, with the youth revival, and today with a small congregation maybe, but I think our lives will be impacted even through this 1-2 hours. I believe in not impressive program, I believe in the impacting programs. And I bring greetings from my home. My wife could not be here. I wish she can take the women class, but she's so tight with her work and her schedule, and so she said she cannot make it. So I brought our full-time counselor. She's a trained counselor, and she does counseling with the young people and also the families, though she's not married. So she had all these experiences. She will tell the mothers what are the problems that the children are facing. Those practical things she can share you. I think you will have a wonderful session afterwards. So I bring greetings from my family and from my church. And every program I have to put it in my status so that my church knows where I am. So I know that they are praying for me. So they have shown me their prayer hand. So I'm sure they are praying for me. I don't know. Since this is a combined session, we will first deal with a little bit about the importance of family and all. But let me start with the Word of God. We have had a prayer. So let's turn to Proverbs 24. Three and four. Through wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. So in Bible we find most of the time knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. These three together always go together. This is often mentioned in the Bible. But the supreme is wisdom. The supreme is wisdom. Unless we have all these three precious elements in our home, it cannot be established. It cannot be as good as anything that we can expect. We all, by the way, anyone undergone for marriage training? How to run a home, how to be a parent, how to love a wife. Anyone went for that training before marriage? Nobody? That's where we went wrong. Doctor, they take at least 4 to 5 years, which they may practice for 35 years, 40 years. Engineers, they go for training, how to construct a building. Every profession go for trainings. But this is a lifetime business. Lifetime business, but nobody went for training. Everyone took it for granted. You get married, a woman and a man get married, that's it. That's it. Everybody can get married. So we have many fathers, and we have many male and many females. We don't have many fathers and many mothers. You know the difference between male and father? Just male and female living together, not taking the role of father and mother. This is the biggest challenge that we face in our society today. As Sister Karen said, unless we change the home, nothing can be changed. I have realized being in a pastoral ministry, I was with the youth ministry. I was in the children ministry before I became a pastor. I have tried my best to, but I realized that where should I start? Where is the beginning? Where should we start? We have so much of social concern. We have so much of family concern. In our locality, we see a lot of evil things, a lot of problems within our own locality. In a small colony, we see a lot of fighting, evils and immoralities, all sorts of things. It's just a small location, a small area. Think about the whole city or the whole nation. So where should we start? That came to my mind. Where should I start? After much meditation and analyzing and thinking of this, observing things, I realized home. Home should be first. Everything starts from home. What is happening in the town, what is happening out there, it all started from home. Everything started from home. Now, so home means who? And then the next question comes, who? Who needs to be changed? Who needs to lead the church, the home? Obviously, very biblical. It should be the father, right? The father. I don't know. What about the other community? I know that ABCC Angami, they have a fathers movement now. Fathers fellowship or fathers society they have. Our Zeme we did not have. In 2009, when I was still a bachelor, but I was a pastor, I said, we need to start a father's fellowship. At least women are doing better. They are performing better because they come together at least. On Thursday, they come together, they have fellowship, they have prayer together. Whereas men, we think that the whole Sunday morning is ours. And we never come together. We never talk about men's agenda. So we need to have a fellowship. I tried to convince the first year on the Father's Day where there was almost 200 fathers were there. They said, no, we don't need to do that because Sunday morning is ours. Okay, I could not convince the first year. Next year came again. I said, whether it's only 5 people or 10 people, I'm going to start. Whoever wants to join, come on, follow me. So I started in 2009. I was still bachelor. That means I got married late, right? Just imagine. I got married at 39, That's why my children are still very young. So I forcefully started this Father's Fellowship. Father's Fellowship we have started. And then slowly, and still then, I did not undergo one training that is called The World Needs a Father. I have not gone for that training yet. But I had conviction about fathers. Then we started, and then it started the momentum. It became bigger and bigger, and not only my church. It started to the whole of my association. We have about 70 churches now. I think 60 churches, at least 60 churches, they have fathers movement now. We have a father secretary now up there, fathers a coordinator, a full-time, and then we have all the churches having a father activity. So active, more active than the youth and children department now. Fathers have more programs and more exposure, more activities than any other department now. Because when the father moves, nobody can stop, right? Yeah, but the mother, if they want to have a program, the father says, no. She cannot do anything. The youth, they want to do everything, but they don't have money, right? When the father wants it, everything is possible, right? So the father's movement is so strong. Tomorrow night, I'm going to again play with the father. We have even in my church. Well, Sister Karen has already said, I'm with the sports ministry. So I'm very much with the young people. We run camp. We call it Kingdom Holistic Camp. Our ministry is Kingdom Stewards. Just last weekend, they went to Pack for a camp, and they came back. And our church is one of the most active in the sports ministry, I believe. We have started men's league. We have 12 teams with 20 plus. In one team, they have 20 plus members. So we have 12 teams. And we are playing every Monday, Thursday, Saturday. So we're going to play 2 months. And then, so we so excited, they update and all. So the fathers, they all come for the, that competition. So tomorrow night, I have to be there because my team is in number 3 already. So I have to be there. See, now this is all because of the father movement. And now it is not just a sport. We're trying to have a Bible study with the fathers. the leader is trying to call the team and then have a Bible study. We have a prayer together, and they start sharing in the group, whatnot. So that's how we want to also bring the fathers. Of course, the youth are coming up again on 15. They are going to have another league with the football league with youth. So my church is very active in sports ministry also. Besides that, so fathers movement is so important. Now, many fathers, I will tell you, even today, just before coming out of my home, one prayer house is there, prayer home, where our association prayer home is there. So I went to visit because the fathers, they are coming turn by turn, the colony-wise. In one colony, they have three groups. So every day, one group is coming from morning 7 till 12 o'clock, they're coming for prayer. Had there been no fathers movement, had there been no father fellowship, they will never do this thing. Now, once they started the fathers society or fathers fellowship, now they started, programs after programs, one after the other. And we see changes taking place at home. The wives, the children, and the fathers. So many alcoholics, they gave up. So many alcoholics. Alcohol is the biggest problem right now in society. And none of us here, but then out there. So alcohol is a big problem for our society. So there are a lot of divorce and a lot of problems in our society. But because of this father movement, so many lives are changed. And we can expect that the church will have a lot of leaders who can lead the church. My church has got 2,200 members. So 2,200 members. I don't find much difficult to find, I don't find very difficult to choose leaders now among the fathers. Those days, it is very difficult to find 5 good men to be in the deacon. Very difficult to find. Only all the retired wallas who are already, retired, only we can find somehow 5 to 10 people. But now we can find so many leaders among the fathers. So I'm just telling you the impact of the father movement that we have started. So a home is always fine. A society will be fine only when the father is right. Okay? Father is right. So please don't take me wrong, the mother's role is so important. I know the mother's role is so important. I am a product of my mother's prayer and my mother's this thing. But had there been both the father and mother giving equal support, there will be a big change in our society. Brother, are you there? Can we show some slides now? Or we have to operate in 2 laptops, so it's a little, let me see. I have to point there or here? Here, right. Okay, I think, I have to point there. I think it's not working. So I'll tell you, go to page number 2. Slides number 2. Yeah, see? We do not have a Christian homes. We have secular homes in which Christians live. There is a movement called The World Needs a Father. Okay, this is where I attended. 2-3 times. Then I became already a father. By then I'm already a father. My son was 3 years old at the time. My son was 3 years old, means 2016? I think so. That was 2016. Then my mentor, he invited me to attend this fathers movement in Sri Lanka. I tell you, honestly, I thought I was doing very well because I was a pastor. I had a 3 years old son, and that was my first son. And I used to pray over him every day. I used to pray over him. I used to spend time with him and all. But throughout the 3 days training, I cried. I cried so badly, actually, during the seminar. I realized that I was not doing well as a father. I really wanted to go back home and start giving my time and my energy and my all to my son. Who can expect a pastor not doing well with his son? I thought I was doing very well. But when this man started sharing this, the world needs a father movement, and he started giving us training and all, I find my limitation, so much of limitation in me. I find I am not doing at all. That has really changed my mind. Then every time, now I'm able to talk to the Father with that conviction, because I feel and I know that unless the Father is changed, nothing is going to happen. Let's design a new world. Let's begin. Let's go to the next slide. I have to show you like that only. Yeah, let's bring heaven home, okay? Are we all married people here, or any unmarried people here? All married right here? All married? You're not? All married? No. Okay. Okay, not married. It's better for you so that you can learn by now. We all got married without this preparation. That's the problem. That is the problem. So we can make our home either hell, a small hell, or we can make our home a small heaven. We're going to live here for a while. So many people are actually experiencing hell. I don't know your context, but in my context, many women are crying inside because their husband drink, their husband not drink. They don't care about anything. They are beaten. I know, of course, I think 70% of the fathers are all right now. But another 30% is still there, whom we cannot reach. They're alcoholics, still they are not coming to the church. They are still not caring about the children and family. So the mother is crying. So many people, they regret, why did I marry? Actually, I should have stayed alone. I should have stayed single. So many mothers are regretting. So you can bring heaven, you can bring down heaven in your home, or even hell can be there. So I think we want to have this heaven home, okay, a kind of heaven, a foretaste of heaven. Okay, we may not have much time, so let's compare to the secular home and Christian home. Go to the third page 5. Yeah, let's see next. Secular home and Christian home, okay? The two things we see. This is a secular home. This is a Christian home. We're trying to compare this. Passive and informed intentional. Let's go next. Functional from a false self-concept. And a Christian home flourishing from a true self-concept. Go again. Shift from self-orientation to a God orientation, the kingdom of God. Next, inferior world values, superior kingdom values. I'm just trying to show you the two kinds of homes. Next, individualism, I, my, me, communal thinking and accountability. Next, self-love. We will deal that more later on in the last session. Selfless sacrificial love. We are trying to compare between secular home and a Christian home. Correction. Keep on correcting in the Christian home. Empowering and fathering. Okay. Next. Next. Okay. See. Next again. Yeah. Press one by one. Press next. Oops. Yeah. Next. Can you go back? Can you go back? Wait. Why the writings are not coming out? Okay, yeah. It's coming out now. The foundation. Can you see that in the screen? This is a home, a Christian home, and we want it to make it like this. Word and prayer, the word of God and prayer. No expectation love. We will deal more on the expectation love and the other opposite, okay? Love and respect. Servant attitudes. The servant attitudes and the mission of the family, and an altar, personal and family mission means We need to have an altar where we come together to worship God, to pray together. And the values, the pillar of the family has to be with values. Come on, next. Values. We are going to do a little workshop, a little work on having a family values, okay, later on. And then the next is, go ahead. The windows of openness and transparency. We should have a window where we can open the openness and transparency. Our bed of honesty and intimacy. It's a body of Christ, accountability. Insecurities and forgiveness. It should be drained out. It should be drained. The drainage has to be like that. Kids skill and communication. Conflict. There could be conflict. We need to communicate. We need to forgive. All these things, we want to look our home. We want to make our home look like that, okay? At the end of the day. I want to go quickly because we have so much to deal. We cannot do that in a few minutes. So I will try to choose some of the things that we can deal. Okay, we go to page number 82. Please go to 82. Yeah, wait there. Now, I want to deal a little bit here about this. Every season counts. Now, this is so important for father and mother, and also any one of us, all of us, okay? So now, what are these ages? The first part is that intellectual. This is called the mother impact year, okay? 0 to 6 is a mother impact year. If any mother has got a child who is 0 to 6, this is your impacting year. This is where you have to impact your child. Many of us, we regret. Because, of course, we still can impact, but the most impacting years are this. So this is the time when they grow, intellectually they grow, okay? I think 80%, if I'm not wrong, 80% of the brain develop during this time. 0 to 6. And this is the time when you have to play some games and you have to do some music or whatever so that they can develop their brain, okay? They can develop their brain. And also, that's why they used to copy what the mother used to speak, what the mother used to do. So this is the mother impacting years. Please don't forget this. Actually, it is not from 1, okay? It is from 0. You know that? It is from 0. 0 means by the time when a mother is conceived. So from there, the impacting starts. If the mother's mood is changed, if the father comes home drunk and then they fight, when the baby is pregnant, or she's always in a depression, the baby is badly affected. We all know that. So it starts from here, okay? And here, fathers, this is very important, fathers. 6 to 11, 12, okay? This is the father impacting years. Father impact years. Please don't neglect this time. If you don't spend time with your son or daughter, if you don't teach them, this is a time when you have the basic competency. You can do it. Yes, you're very good. Sometimes the boy will say, I have got a muzzle. Yes, you're good. All this competency, they have to develop this time. The father has to really work on this. Hey, many people, they lost their children because they do not spend time during this time. Many. They cannot come back to their father because when they were young, the father was far away. The father never played with him. The father never sat with them. The father never spent time with them. So they missed all those things. I remember one fellow saying, my father always wanted to talk to me, but I don't know why. I can't sit with my father. I can't sit face to face. We can't look at each other's eye to eye also. And I asked him, how was it during your childhood? Your father was with you, and your father was always go together with you, spend time with you. No, we were very far away from each other. My father used to beat us so much. My father used to scold. We used to be scared of him so much. So, fathers, don't miss them. This is a time when also they start having changes in the physical body, okay? Girls, even the girl child. The girl's child has to be dealt by the mother. If there's any changes in their body, okay, you know that, physical changes, mother has to deal. And for the father, for the boy, the father has to deal with. Till last year, my son and me used to be taking bath together, okay? Till last year, in the beginning part. But this time he said, no, out. He is 12 years now. Okay, that means something is changing, huh? He said, no, till last year, nothing on, okay? He will just remove everything. Say, Dad, come on, let's take bath together. So we used to take bath in the shower, and then we play, and then like that. But this year I said, no, don't come. He doesn't want me to be there with him, taking bath. But I used to talk. So things are changing. Be frank. Talk to them about their sexual organs. They talk to them about all these things. This is a big mistake for all of us. Our parents never told us this thing. Never. They always, this is a taboo, no, for them to talk about. We have to talk about it. Huh? Do you want your children to be learned from the mobile? Do you want your children to be learned from their friends or something else? If not, you have to be the one. Who are you depending? Your Sunday school teacher will tell you? They'll tell them. Nobody will tell. The school teacher will never tell. Even if they tell, that is not the genuine one. Nah? We should be the one who should tell them all these things. This part we missed it. Nah? We were not told, so we feel shy to tell to our children. I told my son one day, let me see. I said, he showed me, okay, a little bit. I said, I want them to be very frank. Nah? You know, my coach, I mean, the one who wrote the book, he said his son, when he became, he told his son that if you had wet dream, please come with the bedsheet dancing. He called it the bedsheet dance, nah? You come with the bedsheet, you come dancing with that. That shows that you're going to have a baby when you get married. You should be proud of that. That's how he make it plain like that, nah? And this is how we should really spend time with our children, okay? Please don't miss this time. Next, after 12, you'll start from 13, right? 12 and then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 is a peer impact years. Peers means they're friends. What style, hairstyle, their friends, their dressing, all kinds of things, they will only imitate their friends. So it is so important to let them choose the right friend. You should know who he is going with. Tell me your names. Who are your friends? Okay, whose son is that? And what does he do? You have to know every friend of your children by name and what they do. They should know it. You should know it. Otherwise, this is a time when they get spoiled. You release them, and they don't want to come to you very close this time. Don't feel bad, okay? They will say, Dad, it's okay. Very stylish, nah? They want to imitate their friends. They want to copy all this. That's a time, okay? So they want to go around with their friends. They want to freak out as if they are already grown-up boys and girls. That's the time. Please know who is their friends. You cannot keep them in a closed room all the time. They have to go out. They have to socialize. Tomorrow they have to go out, nah? From now you have to pull the rope and let them go out, and then go out. Come. Who are you with? Who were your friends? I saw you yesterday with 3 people. Who are they? Where are you going? Who is that? All these things you have to keep the record and bring your friends to my home. Bring them. Let me talk to them. That part, nah? We need to really check who are their friends, okay? And then, coming back. So, this is the peer impact, socializing with friends. They go out with their friends. You can't stop that. I mean, they do that. Sometimes, do you see some parents, they're so strict. They don't allow their children at all to get out of their gate. And then once they go to the college, they become totally black and white, nah? Totally different. Because now the freedom, they have got the freedom to fly, nah? They fly too far. So you have to have that exercise so that they can also have both, okay? Now this part, 19, 20, 21, they will come back one more time. If you have already passed over this one, if your children have gone up to 12, 13, yeah, and you miss your children during this time as a father, if you miss them this years, they will come back one more time to you. After realizing that, oh, my friends are young, my friends are not, I think I want to know what actually, who am I? Who am I? He will come for genuine question. Daddy, what do you say about this? Daddy, what do you say about this? They'll come with their life questions slowly now. They want something very solid from their father. They'll come to refer. Even this time, if you miss them, I tell you, you'll miss them forever actually. Almost. Let's not say forever, but you miss them. They'll come back second time. To refer, for reference, they'll come back to you 19 to 20 years. And if you say, if you're not there for them, if you're not there, then they're gone, okay? It will be very slippery for you to catch your children again. So don't miss these years. So 22, cultural impact. This is a training time now for them, 22 and on. This is a culture. What is a culture? Popular culture that is going on here. That's why people living in a village have a different lifestyle. Why people living in a city has a different lifestyle. It's all about the cultural impact, nah? The kind of culture that people living around, the talking style, whatever. This is a cultural impact they have. So this is a training time, okay, for them. Let's go to the next slides, please. So let's finish this one first. 25 to 43. 25 to 43 is success season, okay? 25 to 43 is success season. This is a time when you finish or you are almost done with your studies, looking for a job or your business or whatever. You started your success life starts from that age, okay? Success season, okay? So your children, or maybe now it is talking about you, not necessarily about your children. Now it is about you. If you may be some of you may be in the first half. Everything has a half time. Say, let's imagine football, okay? Football, we play 90 minutes, 45. So after the 45, we have 10 minutes or 15 minutes break, right? So this is called half time. 43 to 48 is the half time, okay? Your life. If you're in, anyone is in half time? Any half time, Wallace? Yes. Any half time? Oh, half time, huh? So now you have to think, how did you play the first half? This is a time for you to think whether you played well the first half. Is there anything that you want to change, the strategy of your life? This is the time to think about plan well for 5 years. Maybe not necessarily you take the whole 5 years, but this is your half time. You have to look back your first half. How did you live? How did you play your first half? The second half is a significant season, okay? I'm in a significant season already. So significant season. So all of us here, Uncle, you are 70 or not yet? 75. So you have to finish it well. You're the finishing well part, okay? So now you have to think for your legacy. What do I leave behind? You're going to start a new business. You're going to go for studies. Of course, we don't say that you can, it is not impossible, but most probably you may not be thinking about what to start now. Nah? Now you are thinking about what should I leave behind for my children and my young people? What should I leave it behind as a legacy? That'd be your concern mostly, right? The significant years is up to 70 years is a significant year, okay? So I think if you live according to the seasons, you will make it meaningful, okay? I mean, things meaningful. And then we have to know where our children are, where we ourselves are. Now, if we go to every season detail, we will not have much time. So I'm just quickly running through this. Can we run down to page number, slides number 86? 86. Yes, common characteristic of first part of the success season is we rush life, passionate life, warrior mode, very bold, very courageous, okay? And then accepting responsibility, hyper focus, accumulation, yeah. Go to next one. Facing reality, the home and work tension, success panic, success loses its luster, desire for this significance. So these are mostly common characteristic of the first half, okay? Yeah, this is the last part of the success season. Next, let's go to the next slide. Common characteristic at the end of the success season. We enter a period of critical question and realization. We start yearning for more than success. We face questions like, what have I lost with all that I have gained? What could I lose in order to gain in the future? We realize that we don't just want to achieve, we want achievements, we want to leave a legacy. We ask ourselves, what is stopping me from engaging in my true calling? These are a few things that will come up to your mind. And you are wondering, and you're thinking, contemplating. Let's go to the next one. Halftime. Halftime. At halftime, you should ask yourself the following essential questions. For what do I want? What do I want to be remembered? For what? You want to be remembered? Now you have to think for the second half. What will my life look like if it turns out the way I hope it would? See, these are some very essential questions. How much money is enough? Is what I am doing with my life now what I want to be doing with it 10 years from now? Am I living a balanced life? Am I becoming the person I want to be? Am I becoming the person I want to be? Last night, my daughter asked me, Daddy, what is your aim in life? You want to be a doctor? You want to be an engineer? Because the children, usually they only know these two. Nah? So, do you want to become a doctor? Yeah, so I became a doctor now. You don't want to become an engineer? I said, what do you want to become? I said, I am what I am. I have become what I want to become. And I still need to be more. This is my dream. This is my vision, that I want to be a faithful servant of God. I want to speak to people. I want to go around preaching. I want to serve the Lord with all that I can. This is my dream, and I'm getting it, my dream. Of course, not said that it's done, but just to respond to my daughter, I said, I'm getting what I want to do, and I'm going forward with that. So, am I becoming the person I want to be? If not, what next? What must I do? If not, what should I do? The question should come to each individual. Okay? Let's go to the next one. What is the primary loyalty in my life? Where do I seek inspiration and mentors for my life? What kind of relationship do I have with my family and friends? What pursuits have I dominated my life thus far? What have the benefits and drawbacks been? If I carry on as before, what does the future hold? What epitaph would I wish for my grave? This is something very important. What do you want to write on your epitaph? Mr. So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so, she has been this. What do you want to write on your epitaph after you die? So these are the questions that, because you have only another half to live. So if you did not do well in the first half, you have to turn around your steering and then move to the right direction where you want to go. Right? You don't have 150 years to live, nah? Or 200 years to live. Whether you like it or not, every day you are getting older. I was trying to look for something where, I don't know, our slides. Can you go to 117 page? See? From mother impact to father impact, okay? It has to go from mother impact to father impact. Can you go back to 114? You see here? The impacts. What are the things that happens during 1 to... Okay, you are taking all the pictures, so you can take it and then. These are mother impact years. Security, discipline, validation, strength, industry or inferiority, autonomy or uncertainty, intimacy. There was one picture, I don't know where, because we have almost 500 slides. I don't know how to find now. The mother who took the baby and she kissed the baby on her forehead, and scan was done, okay? MRI, CT scan, it was done. And the chemical that used to, oh yes, that's the one. See the world's first MRI image, you see that? Of a mother kissing her 2-month-old child's forehead. This creates a burst of a hormone called oxytocin that generates feeling of affection and attachment. So this is so important, you see, intimacy. The father has to speak to the mothers when the baby is already when the baby is already in the mother's womb. The father has to talk to the baby. That's what they said, okay? So that they become familiar with the sound, the voice of the father. Because the mother's sound is already there, nah? But the father also needs to speak to the child, even before they are born. Actually, you should hold the hand. You put your hand here and then pray for the child before they are born, actually. So these are some of the powerful, emotional attachment that we can see in a child. Go to slides number 118. Is it 118? Okay, then that's okay. I'm trying to... Yeah, we are beyond time. Should we continue later with the other one? We spread out now, or what do you say? Or shall I do one exercise now? Because we don't have much time later. I'll show you. Where's my... Slides 373. We don't have the whole day, so we are trying to just pick up some of the things. Got it? Okay, let's just read first this one. You cannot grow noble in the society of those who never feel a noble sentiment or give birth to a fine thought, whose talk is of sports or intrigue or cattle or money, whose one ambition is fine company, and whose God is gold. Which means the value that, what is the value of your family? What are your values at home? If you value this thing, if these are the values of your family, you can't expect, you cannot have a noble society. That's what it's trying to say, okay? So let us go to next one. Please go to next one. Yes. This is a set of principles: value, mind, emotion, decision, behavior. Your behavior will depend on your values, okay? Your behavior, every person's behavior will depend on value, your value. Go to next one. Next. Yeah, so, we're going to do some exercise. Choose the 4 most important core guiding values that you would want to live by. Use the list of the following page of... Let us go to the next one. Yeah. Okay, you are going to make your own coat of arms, okay? Coat of arms. Go to next. Go next. Okay, so... okay, go to next. Next. Okay, see, for example, this is your family, and you have 4 children, and father and mother, you sit together and decide what are going to be your family values. You are going to make your home with the pillar of your family should base on the values you have chosen. You got it? Did you see the first house drawing I showed you? The values are so important. What are your values? So depending on that values, the core values, we call it core values of the family, of the home. So without those values, you have to build your home, and your children has to stick on that. Your children, and you have to also you have to keep those values as your priorities, so that everyone is ruled by that values. Let's go to the next one. See, you have this is just some example, okay? You can choose anyone. Go to the next. I want to show you something. Go. This is the Kasi Karsten, the one who wrote this book. This is his family core values, okay? They have chosen these values. Empowering others. Serving the poor has progressed to empowering the poor. Being exceptional as kingdom people. Our intentional involvement in discipleship is key, helping us best with this. Integrity. Here, transparency is key for us. Exposure. We want to learn constantly. Intercultural enrichment. 40 cultures enrich our lives yearly. Means they used to go to different 40, because the wife is running an orphanage. The father is involved as a pastor, and he moves around the whole 156 days. He goes out to different countries. So this is the family values. They do it. Go to the next one. So they draw like this, even to interpret. They keep like this, okay? Their family values. Coat of arms. Can you go to the next one? This is the family values of Storm family, okay? I'm showing the example. Storm family, this is another family. They have values like love. Life is not about me, but about God and His people. You are trying to interpret, okay? Why you choose love? Why did you choose love as your family values? You're interpreting this. Respect. We have respect for God and other people and ourselves. Joy. We have joy because we are saved by Jesus. Content. We are at peace with what we have. We buy only for the right reasons. Home is where the heart is. So these are the 2 families that we have just shown you. And we want you to just... Anyone has got a family values already written? Anybody? From today, I know some of your children are already grown up, but I don't know if it is too late. Not too late. I mean, this is not too late for us. We can still teach them because you are the coach. You are coach for your children. If you do this, they will do it when they get married. You got it? You will think, oh, my children are also like Karen and then Uncle. 2 of you may think that my children are already grown up. They are no more with us. Or Uncle and Auntie, you may say, oh, they are already gone. But when you say, let us have a family values. We have lived this far, but let us still, how many years to go? Let us have values for our family. So what do you want to, you try to have storming time. Means they may have 20, okay? Then let us filter down to 4, 5. Let them say whatever they want to. Let us put this. But okay, then which are the things we want to keep it, and which are the values we want to remove it out of this? We'll select only 5. So come down to 10, again come down to 5. And then you tell them, this is how we are going to live, okay? If we put our value as respect, and when you don't respect me, I say, brother, look at the values. You do not respect me. You took away my things without even asking me. For example, why did you do that? Oh, so he said, I'm sorry. Right. So we call it service. If we put my family values, service, love, okay, dignity, and selfless. Okay, those are some of the values that I have. So if they go wrong, if I say, please, can you kindly give me a glass of water? Hey, you put on yourself. Hey, the values say service. We have to serve one another. Are we not going to serve? No. Oh, but when you bring things, they say, who wants to have red color, green? Oh, let me have. No, our values is selfless. Others first, not you. Let others choose first. Don't choose for yourself first. That's how our value will guard us. Our values will, keep us in the right direction. If we do not have core values at home, we can go anywhere we want to go. For example, if you put God first, number 1, okay? If you put God first as your value, or something about, say, for example, okay, church. You put church as your value. Now, students, camp is coming, but my school, again, I have some other program. Now, there's a challenge for them. Which one to choose? Now, they have to choose as per their values. Which one they put first? Right. So that will help them to go in the right direction. That values has to be there, okay? Do you think we need to do, or you understand? We don't need to have any exercise, right? You got it? You got it right. If you have children who can talk and who can think, you start talking with them, decide. But if the children are still too young, like pastor and family, if your children are still too young, who doesn't know the meaning of respect, love, all these things, two of you can have, and when they grow up, you can add their suggestion there, okay? And then you can put it there, add it up, and don't have too many. You cannot follow all these things sometimes, nah? Something which you really value it, and something which will really hold your family with a standard to guide them as a guardrail for you to go on. So that's how I think we need to really work on our families. Otherwise, we all know we are all Christian. Bible is so important for us. Going to church is important. Prayer is important. But sometimes that becomes secondary. Nah? Sometimes we may even ignore. Now our children may ignore. To my children, I always say, don't ever say you will not go to church. Don't ever tell me that you will not read. I let my children read the Word of God every morning. Every morning before, as they get up, one verse. They have to memorize every morning. One day I was busy. I could not care. And then I asked them, did you read this morning? They said, no, we were getting late to school. I took the stick. I beat them. Then they never miss it. Bible, the Word of God. These are our foundations. So I think we can start having that values. Okay, if you can do that, it's a big change. You're going to start. Okay, at home. Let there be values that will guide your home. Start the core values. You pick out 20, 30 maybe, but storming, nah? And then cut, come down to 4, 5. If you think that, we cannot leave this, we need to have 6, then you can have 6. Even 7, no problem. But what I said, too many will, it will be too many, and then you will neglect sometimes some of the other one. So this is how we need to have a family values. Got it, nah? Is it okay? So we don't have to do the exercise, right? We don't have time, nah? We are already 3:30. So women group, they want to have a separate session with our sister, and then the men will have another session here. But we have some break. Is there anything like that? Please, yeah. Because we don't have the hard copy, we don't know where to. we have modified the program. So
We'll quickly break for 10 minutes. And I would like to take this opportunity. Oh, I wish more people were here. But we thank God, no, our media team, no, are helping us live streaming. This is important. My sister called me from Mumbai this morning. I really want to be part of this. Are you live streaming? I said, so sorry. But in case if there's a recorded, I'll share it to you later. It's a live streaming. Even now, let's invite others who can come and join in. We still have 2 more sessions. And moreover, those who cannot come, let them also join even live streaming, wherever they may be. No, share the link. It's already shared in the church page. Share it to your loved ones and even to those who couldn't make it. And in case if those who can come in person, please share even as we break for 10 minutes for the tea. And as we come back again, we will be breaking after the tea break, we'll be breaking into workshop. The men's, we can be here. The ladies will be gathering in the dining hall. So let's take a break, 10 minutes, and we come back again. Thank you.